What's up everybody, my name is Celica and welcome to a game called Monster Loves You. Now this is a cute little indie game in Steam, recommended to me because I played Rain. So apparently you're this little monster that has to be born and then you go through the world making choices that affect how you live your monster life. You can either be trustworthy so that you bridge the gap between monsters and humans, or you can be ferocious to where you side more with the monsters, or you can side more with the humans. So it's all a matter of how you play the game, and so I figured why not go ahead and get in and play. Help me begin your story. How does it go again? Well, there's only one choice. So, long ago, deep in the forest, monsters called the Whale Mist. That's right, long ago, nestled in the heart of the forest, was the monster village of Omen. You are born from slime that holds the memory of monsters known for either actions and attitudes or words and thought. Do we want him to be ferocious and cunning, or do we want him to be, like, intelligent and thoughtful? I'm gonna go with actions and attitude, because I feel like I can do more stuff with that. You're not awake yet, but soon your first eye will open. Your simple dreams will give way to life itself. You dream of fighting, eating, and screaming, facing frightening enemies unafraid, or protecting innocent monsters from harm. I'm gonna do facing frightening enemies unafraid. +9 bravery, nice. And then we have cleverness, ferocity, honesty, and kindness down here as well. Your body is turning and twisting, growing solid in the middle of a great vat of green slime. It's time to be born. Alright, so like I was saying, we have cleverness, ferocity, honesty, kindness. You know what? Let's be born. You awaken in the growing season when the forest is erupting with color. Onward to victory! Your eyes open, you're a morsel, just barely born. You float in the spawning vat. Dozens of other morsels are exploring, flailing, and stealing food from each other. That's not very nice. I'm gonna try to swim. Another morsel swims towards you. It opens its mouth to show you a set of small, sharp teeth. It bites you. Do we want to swim away or scold him for biting us? I'm gonna do the what? You pause, unable to believe that another morsel is trying to eat you. After a moment, you snap out of it and start to move again. See, I feel like killing it is a bit harsh. All it's trying to do is bite you. Well, I guess it's not that harsh. Kill it! Grr, you rip into the violent morsel. It has fingers. It has fangs, but you have claws. Keep fighting. Roar! Your first snarl. Excellent. When the fight is over, you're chewing on the other morsel's eye. Dang, that escalated quickly. Which is all that remains. Oh my gosh. Serves him right, I guess. Splash, flutter, splish, squeak. Another morsel is too weak to swim properly. It's sinking toward the bottom of the spawning vat. Ignore it and swim on. Too bad, but these things happen. Oh no, that's terrible! You feel a deep sense of injustice at the smaller morsel's impending demise. If only you could do something about it! You swim to the morsel, determined to act. Get under it and push it up. As you push up, the morsel's dead weight forces you down. Your legs come to rest against the bottom of the spawning vat where they begin to squish. Keep pushing! Your feet are breaking among the solid clumps on the floor of the vat. Okay, so do I want to keep my feet? Or do I want to save this guy? You know what? I'm going to save him. Your legs are gone now, but you stretch your arms and body, changing your slimy shape to hold the other morsel up to the surface of the slime. Morsel out of danger? Yes. Don't grieve, it's logical. The needs of any one monsters are as important. Your body dissolves as you push one last time. The other morsel breaks apart. As any other. The two dissolving morsels reach for each other. They come together in a single mass. A new morsel. You two are and always will be one. I have a buddy! You have grown too big for the spawning vat. You must move on to the next stage of life and become a monsterling. Got any advice? You're going to get into some trouble, which is great. Exercise your bravery, cleverness, ferocity, kindness, and honesty. What kind of monster will you be? Indeed, to the Brood Cave and adventure. Alright, so I've got... bravery is your capacity to overcome fear. I got a lot of bravery and a little bit of ferocity. I don't really have cleverness, honesty, or kindness yet. I don't know why I didn't get choose my adventure. Alright, here we go. So what is... I guess what's behind door number 1? On a walk around the cave, you notice a closed door set into the back of the wall. You don't remember seeing it anymore before. Why would a closed door be in a cave? Because it's not a jar. That's funny. There are scratching and growling sounds coming from the other side. Your pulse begins to race. Look through the crack under the door, open the door, and face what's inside. Tell Marinus what you found and that you're reluctant to open the door or quietly peek inside. I'm gonna look through the crack on the bottom under the door. Can't really see anything, but it was a good thought. Raise my cleverness. You know what? I'm gonna open the door and face what's inside. Gobclaws tumbles out, covered in green goo. She got stuck inside a storeroom full of rotting algae scum. Wait, why hasn't anyone noticed this door before? Gobclaws raised one pincer and blushes. It was covered with algae. I found it when I ate this stuff. Okay, well that was good. That was a fun adventure. Alright, let's see here. What does a fox say? A roly-poly fox stumbles into the brood cave, leans against a rock, and coughs. It looks vaguely at you and the other monsterlings, showing no fear. I'm just gonna wait and see what happens. While you stand idly by, Nash pounces on the fox, tears off its head, and eats it. Blots and Gobclaws move in for a few bites, which Nash graciously shares with them. Well, I guess I'm a little bit hungry. I probably should have talked to the fox, but I'm gonna go ahead and join in. By the time you do join in, there isn't much left. Nash gives you a paw, which doesn't contain a lot of meat. Oh well. Okay, guess that's done. Let's see what the drumstick has to offer. Hamrag, an older monster, brings a big sack full of squirming rats into the cave. As he heads for the spawning vat, he trips and the rats spill out onto the floor. Well, I didn't really get much from that fox paw, so I'm going to go ahead and gobble up some of the rats. You block the escape of a dozen rats. Other monsterlings are closing in, but you have control of this group for now. How many will you eat? As many as I can. I'm a hungry growing monster. Raise that ferocity up 15, jeez. Alright. You have to fight some of the other aggressive monsterlings, but before Hamrag is back on his feet, you filled your belly to bursting. Okay. Choose your adventure. Is that a hologram? Oh, human, probably. Some monsterlings gather at the cave entrance to watch the sunrise. Suddenly, a tall figure appears from the bushes. Its shadow stretches towards you like a knife. What is it, human? It's so big! Bigger than 6 monsterlings, and so tall and thin, walking on 2 legs. Blistery squeaks. It's a human! Oh no! Most of the monsterlings flee into the cave, but Weemy trips and his ankle goes crack. The tall creature starts at the sound, then walks towards you with long strides. I can either run back into the cave with everyone else, you need an adult, or stay and help Weemy. There's always something you can do. Yeah, I'm not gonna leave my friend just to die. You stand over Weemy. He's small enough to carry, but there might not be time. The quick footsteps are getting closer and the shadow is upon you. Pick up Weemy and carry him inside. Why not? You made it! The cleverness -1, bravery and kindness go up though. You made it! The footsteps come closer. And a tall, skinny elder comes into the cave. Old Tholdris looks more like a stork than a human now that she doesn't have the sun behind her. Oh. I'm just gonna laugh it off because I don't want to tell anybody I was scared, you know? You are halfway towards leaving, becoming an adolescent. Firm up your personality as much as you can. Okay, let's see if I can get some honesty in here. What's that noise from the spawning vat? Oh, let's go and see, I guess. You rush over. A big snake is eating helpless morsels. They moan and cry, but it doesn't stop. What? Bring it on, snake. Not your problem. They're just morsels. Who doesn't eat morsels? Eat some too. I'm not gonna eat my... Okay. Puff yourself up and approach the snake. It glances at you, then swallows another morsel whole. Oh my gosh. That's horrible. I'm gonna stay between this... Hey, snake, what's for dinner? Fear not here. Wrestle the snake away from the vat. Hey, snake, you're what's for dinner. You pounce on the snake. It's 5 times your length and twice your weight. But your claws cut its scale like they were paper. I'm gonna share them with the snake meat, or with the morsels, because they're growing kids. They need it. Soon you and the morsels are enjoying a meal of snake meat. The morsels peep with primitive gratitude. Aww, you guys are so sweet. Alright, let's go on a couple more adventures. Let's see what this deer is all about. You hear clattering, then flapping. A deer tumbles in through the cave entrance with Blistery trapped in his antlers. How did she get stuck in a deer? Oh, how did the deer get stuck on her? Jump out of the way and hide in a corner. What? No. I'm gonna thoughtfully question this. Deer and monsterlings are traditionally curious about each other. Blistery probably flew up and perched on him, then things got crazy. Yeah, probably. Rustle the deer to the ground. Calm the deer. Jokes on Blistery, rile the deer up. You know what? I'm gonna calm the deer. La 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 la. Soothed by the tone of your voice and the gentle touch of your claws, the deer kneels long enough for you to free Blistery. Success! The deer rushes off. Blistery thanks you, then limps off to tend to a pair of wounded wings. Okay? For some reason, I still have a lot of bravery, some ferocity, and some kindness. I don't really have a lot of cleverness, and I don't have any honesty. I've never really had a reason to get it. But let's see if we can do one more quest. Let's do this one with a question mark. Smark sits quietly by himself in the furthest darkest corner of the cave. He's slumped and deflated like a float pod, missing half the gas inside. His eye brims with slimy tears. I can either hug and console him, ask him what's wrong, or leave him be. I'm gonna ask him what's wrong. I'm not the kind of guy that would just go up and hug and console your friend without knowing what's wrong. Smark looks down at his body, which isn't roly-poly or muscular like other monsterlings. He's sorta scrawny and weak. Be straight up with him. There we go. I knew I could get some honesty for that. You may be weak now, Smark, but that's going to change. Just a few more days and you can start changing, like we all will. And then you can hunt. Oh, I'm such a nice friend. Alright guys, well that's gonna do it for this episode of Monster Loves You. If you guys liked it, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. I really enjoyed this game. It's really cute, so if you guys want me to do any more of it, leave a comment down below, and also leave a comment telling me what I can do differently. If you guys aren't subscribed to my channel, make sure you do that. Hit the subscribe button. And till next time, peace!